and sewing A1 and vacuum A1 vacuum and sewing's live stream for Thursday, August 3rd. I promise today won't be anywhere near as eventful as yesterday's live stream. Couple things to announce today, and it will be relatively short and sweet. Jeannie and I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so there will be no live stream tomorrow, which means, we'll do giveaway today. Was there stuff you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I'd just like to announce at the end 3 classes upcoming.
So, and I don't know if I have a question. I haven't even really had a chance to think about that yet this morning. But just keep in mind there will be no live stream tomorrow. I really appreciate, we heard from a ton of you yesterday. Jeannie got so many emails. The effect of those were profound. The support and love and everything that we feel from you guys is wonderful. So totally and immensely appreciated. The biggest question I've had over the last couple of days, I've actually had several people call, because about a week ago, I talked about the fact that, I still had some Brother Stellaire XJ1s available. I talked about the price that I was doing those, which is even better than the nationally promoted price. Long story short, I sold the ones that I had in the store, and then talked to another dealer that I think had 3 more and was like, hey, move mine. If you can move mine. They are no longer available from Brother. So with that in mind, if there was anybody that was sitting on the fence and contemplating, it's time to stop contemplating. I can pick up 3 more, but there are no more available from Brother. So with that in mind, if you want them, reach out to me in the next couple of days, because I can make arrangements probably sometime over the weekend to go pick them up. We got a couple of phone calls to return this morning regarding, just people that reached out that were like, am I too late? I'm like, yeah, you're too late. So I do have a couple of those machines available, and we'll likely go pick a couple of them up at least. So if anybody is interested, please do let me know now, because those numbers are limited. Like I said, I can only get 3 of them. And I think, as I said before, the beauty of that scenario is you can get the machine and the upgrade and, have really what's the current machine at a fraction of what that current machine will cost. We're going to learn a lot more about that machine on the 13th of August. We can't wait. It is pretty exciting. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to talk about. We remain about 2 weeks out on sewing machines. I actually do think we're moving a little faster than that. But we're about 2 weeks out on sewing machines, and we are about I'm saying a week out on vacuums, but I think we're moving faster than that. And I don't have a whole lot else to talk about this morning. Jeannie is finalizing, and probably this afternoon we'll get the last of the Kimberbell Day orders ready and done. And we'll be working on filling those as quickly as everything is coming in and arriving. We've had a lot of questions regarding hoops. So we've made a couple orders of those 5x7 magnetic frames. A couple people have also reached out and asked me questions about new frame sizes, and there I think will be an additional frame size within the Brother Magnetic frames that is coming out, but we won't know about that until August 13th, so we'll be letting you know as we hear that. We have ordered more of the 5x7 Brother Magnetic frames. They are coming. I filled the first 6 of those. So, you know, if that's something that you're interested in, we've got that deal on those at $229.99, which is $70 better than the current national deal. I mean, those are $500 hoops. They're on sale by Brother right now for $399 or for $299, excuse me, and I've got those. We're still going to be honoring that price of the $229.99. Several people, the Brother embroidery hoops. Which Brother embroidery hoops, Shelly? I'm not sure which hoops we're talking about. And Jeannie's not here. She may be a little bit more aware of your order, but you know what I would say is call the store, and I can look. We have had a lot of questions about other hoop sizes like the 8x12, 6x10, stuff like that we've been sold out of. The magnetic hoops ship from the California warehouse. The like standard hoop sizes we're shipping out of Tennessee. I've not seen those. They are supposed to be all in stock. I did talk to my Brother rep a little bit earlier this week, and he did say they were a little behind in shipping. So that I don't, quite frankly, I don't know if they've shipped yet. I'm assuming they probably have, but they're probably 7 to 10 days out. And then I think that is all I have to talk about this morning. There'll be a lot more to talk about over the next couple of weeks as we kind of settle into what looks to be, you know, our next like 6 to 9 month reality. There are a couple things I can tell you right now. One of those is I have next week on Tuesdays when we drop the kids off in Utah. And so Jeannie and I will not be in the store. I don't know if we're going to do a live stream that day. Like our focus that day is probably going to be to get the kids up, get breakfast, and then go, you know, basically get them moved into their rooms. But we are probably not going to be doing a live stream. Yeah, it's all good. Got to wear that shirt after yesterday, right? I don't think we'll do a live stream on Tuesday. We may not do a live stream on Wednesday. No, I've not yet seen the 8x10 or 9.5x14. Shelly, we haven't forgotten about you. They just haven't come in yet. What was I going to say? The live stream probably will have a 2-day break. So next week, I expect we'll be back to kind of a more consistent regular live stream schedule. But then, you know, Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be focused on getting our kids dropped off and out of the nest, and then, you know, getting back home from that whole experience. Do you want to talk about these classes, Michelle?
I do. Good morning, everyone. So I had the opportunity to get a couple more classes posted, and one that I forgot to mention last week that's coming up. So there is another session of the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class. So these are just a few of the things that we do in that Scan and Cut class. It's a 4-hour class geared to having you get your ScanNCut out of the box, because, you know, that's the biggest thing. They buy it, they leave it in the box, and actually trying out the blades that come with it, cutting paper, making a card with a drawing on it that's an embroidery design, cutting heat transfer vinyl, regular vinyl, foam, marine vinyl, and fabric 3 ways, and doing a scan to direct cut. 4 hours, get to know pretty much all the features on your ScanNCut. So that one's coming up next Friday.
And that is a class that is a prerequisite to a lot of the additional
the fun
ScanNCut classes.
So what this one is your doorway. This is the doorway into the rest of the other classes, because sometimes on the other classes, I'm going to assume that you have knowledge that you may not have if you don't have a beginner class to go with it. So this is Friday the 18th from 10 to 2. The cost of the class is $40. $50 if you're out of town, because we have to mail you a kit. It includes the kit. So I still have some spots left in that. All right.
Like how many? Like, are there a lot of spots, or is
I think
it like
there's
3?
I think there's about 5. I think there's about 5 spots left. So
and do you need to know for the ScanNCut class, like if they're on a 225, a 330, like, is that important? Or like, do you need to know if they're on a 125?
No, you can do the class with any model of ScanNCut.
DX model.
DX model, yes, it must be an auto blade. However, if you have a 125, an 85, any of those models, your model doesn't read an embroidery design, so you'll be doing something else, a different kind of design when we do the card, because it's the 200 series and the 300 series that will actually read an embroidery design pattern and turn it into a drawing. So that's the only thing. Other than that, we welcome all models because they're all fabulous. So also coming up, Fall 2023 Software 101 will start on September the 11th. So I want to explain a little bit about Software 101. The way the class is structured is that I teach you tools. Each week we put more tools together so that you know how to use the tools to make something that you might want to make later. So how that varies from everything that's out there on YouTube is you can look up how to make a key fob on YouTube, and you can follow along and you'll make the key fob, but you won't make the connection on how any of those tools that you learn can apply somewhere else. So it starts on, I just want to show you a couple of things that the 101 class does. So we go through and we experiment a lot. So here's, just some of the different fills. And then we go on to some of my favorite things like creating gradation. And then we go on to say, okay, well, there's a basic flower. And then what else can we do with that basic flower? Can we change the inside of the flower? Can we change the fill? What can we do? And then this one's always one of my favorite. This is feathered edges. So literally you can take a shape and create something entirely different, like a feathered edge on it. And then using some of the built-in decorative patterns and then putting them all together in one, all the decorative patterns together in one. So it builds on stuff that we begin with. So if you're thinking about what's a knockdown, how can I make a knockdown? We talk about that because it's one of the tools. It's a fill. And then the other thing is, as people go along, these are an example of what's out of a 102 class, but basically all of these techniques are taught in the 101 class. This was an SVG file that was turned into a 3-dimensional ice cream cone. And we also made our first in the hoop bag and actually made a background fill. I don't know if you can see that, made a background fill that matched the ice cream cone. So Software 101 is a skill builder, and it's geared for PE Design 11 and Palette 11 softwares. And then you also requested, after Jeannie did that fabulous serger pillow, some of you requested, on how to do a pillow actually with piping on your sewing machine, adding a zipper to the back. So here is that project. That project is on August the 18th. That project is on September the 7th from 10:30 to 1. It's called Pillow with Piping and Zipper. So if you just type in pillow piping zipper in the search bar, it comes up. For Software 101, just type in Fall 2023 Software 101 and it comes up. Scan and Cut, Get to Know Your Scan and Cut DX, that one comes up.
Could you,
thank
when
you,
we're
Miss Heather.
done, could you confirm that we've got Lynn Geldmeyer added to that class? I can't remember.
The Software
if I
101?
added, no, the Get to Know Your Scan.
Yeah, I think she's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynn, I
just
think you're
wanna
good. I
confirm.
haven't sent out the links, the Zoom links yet. So if you're waiting for that, I haven't sent that out yet. Yeah, you can, Cindy, you can go ahead and sign up for the class. I'll put you in the class. We'll get you a kit and you can watch it on your own. Thank you, Heather, for helping me out here.
So, and just one comment regarding this Software 101 class, like our experience so far and the feedback that we've had so far is like, I don't think anyone else is doing a Software 101. And
Not to this degree.
Like this is literally unique in the industry and to the point where, you know, we had some of our Software 101 graduates do a project that was a follow-up project with the educators that do the getaways at Baby Lock. And when everything was said and done, the educator was like, that was the best class I've ever done because, you know, the people that we're working with after the getaways aren't this advanced. They don't know the software as well. So, you know, for those of you like, and this is true for palette and PE design, it's got to be version 11.
Yes.
But for either of those, like a lot of people got their software at no charge. And so it sits in a box. You know, it was a add-on or something that was given to them when they purchased their machine. They don't know how to use it. It's intimidating. You try to do something, it doesn't work out the way that you want it to work. Like this is the class that's going to set you up for success with that software. And like I said, there's no other education like this regarding software, not in book format, not on YouTube, nowhere. It's exclusive to A1, thanks to Michelle. And that is, you know, it's there. You know, anybody who has software, you should be using it because it's really amazing.
It's a lot
Lynn,
of fun.
the kit I put in your Scan and Cut. So I actually included the kit in the Scan and Cut box.
Rolo, everything is on the supply list, what you need. For the, I'm assuming you mean for the Scan and Cut class because I'm not sure what class you're talking about, but if it's Scan and Cut, everything's in the kit for the Scan and Cut class, and everything else you might need is on the supply list.
Thank
you,
then
Chris.
When and how much is the Software 101?
Software 101 is a 10-week course. It's 2 hours every 10 weeks, and the cost is
it
$100.
always on Monday?
It's always on Monday in the morning. The cost is
always recorded.
It's always recorded. It is $150. So,
I mean, where else
well
can
worth
you
it.
go?
15 bucks at
200. What is that? 20 hours of class for 150 bucks. That's crazy. That's crazy. So,
so Linda, type in the search bar, type in Fall 2023 Software 101.
I think Heather
and then
might have
Heather actually
posted
already posted it,
yeah,
I think,
so,
above.
So the link is in the chat, and it's there. So, we're going to get to work.
Yep.
Have a great day. Keep in mind, there will be no live stream tomorrow. Jeannie and I have an appointment during the live stream. I don't know how long I expect that appointment to last, but that may also mean that Jeannie and I get to the store more like 11 o'clock tomorrow. So if you do need me or Jeannie, make it after 11 tomorrow. Regarding the giveaway, we'll do a giveaway on Tuesday with the comments of this. Actually, you know what? We'll do a giveaway on Wednesday and we'll ask a question. We'll let Jeannie come up with a question with me and come up with what the giveaway is going to be on Tuesday. So we're going to postpone the giveaway to next week. Don't worry about comments. Do, however, make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the video. There's a little subscribe button and hit that bell icon. You'll find out when we're doing our stuff. We're learning a lot over the next couple of days about what to expect with our treatment. I'm not sure what Jeannie and I need to sit down tonight to figure out what we're going to try to fit in before we start her treatments and what we're not going to try to fit in, but we should be moving some stuff around as a result. So that is all going to be stuff that we'll be able to talk about more in the next week and a half or so. And have a great day. Make something awesome. And we will see you guys. I still can't figure out how to comment after the live stream. Bring a laptop to the store and I can show you. It should appear right below here. Once the live stream's done, you may have to refresh to see comments pop up afterwards. But